Hello, everybody, and welcome. Welcome to the 15th anniversary of the 11 Days of Global Unity. I'm Karen Palmer. I am known as Mindful Media Mom and Miss Kindness on all social media. And we use all of our social media to raise the levels of compassion, gratitude, joy, love, kindness, and peace on earth. And we are here today celebrating the women. We're celebrating the kind women leaders, and we are uniting the kind women leaders for global unity. So I have the beautiful pleasure of bringing in these two amazing women. We have Laura Hanson here and Joan Marie, and they are here to share a little bit about what we can do. So welcome. I'll let you start, Laura. Do you want to share a little bit about what you're doing and a little bit about Chill Sacramento? That would be awesome to hear.
Great. Thank you, Karen. And it's a pleasure to be on your summit. This is a great idea to do during the Global Days of Unity. I'm out of Sacramento, California, the capital. And I'm board president of Chill Sacramento and also one of the Compassion ambassadors for one of the projects called Compassionate Sacramento. And Chill is an educational nonprofit that focuses on the two components of peace, the peace within us and the peace between us. And on the personal side, just being able to find that voice and your strength and your perspective so that you can be that leader and that activist out in the community.
Awesome. And Joan Marie, would you like to share a little bit about the work that you're doing and also just a little bit of the backstory of how you got to where you are right now?
Could take a while, but I'll keep
We've got plenty of time. I'm excited to hear.
Well, I'm the co-founder of Compassionate Capital Region with Laura Hanson, and one of the visions that we had was when Laura had asked me to come on board with the Charter for Compassion work. Locally, what we thought would work really well is since there are so many surrounding towns in the Sacramento area, we thought, let's call it Compassionate Capital Region, which embraces 7 of the main counties in Northern California. And then we focused on Sacramento becoming a compassionate city first. So we could really start laying a template down to make it easier for other people to step forward and embrace this work in their cities or counties very easily. So at least easier than what we did. So it's been a long road, but we've been really excited about the process and the journey. And so now where we are is my office is Compassion Central in Carmichael, which is part of Sacramento County, but we're still focusing on the city. And I'm really excited that we're in the capital of the state of California. That means a lot to me. And so I think that as women, it's important that we take ownership and think about, what makes something important. And I think that it's what we hold value to, which is what we need to do with ourselves as well as in our communities.
Absolutely. I love that. And so you also are we are moving toward getting California as a compassionate state. That's really exciting. And I know you've both been very much involved in helping that to move forward. So I wanted to just share a little bit about any of the events that you have planned that are coming up in this short amount of time and ways that people can get involved. If that's what we go from a me society to a we society. So we use the 3 I's, and the I is inspire, inform, and involve. So that's what we're doing right now. We started by inspiring with your beautiful stories and your beautiful, beautiful message of hope for our world. And now we can inform how people can learn more about everything and also get involved.
Great. Yeah,
Want me to
absolutely.
start, Joan, and then okay.
Great.
Regarding Compassionate California, some of the advisors for Compassionate California and the leaders and members of the leadership team have been putting together a strategic plan for the whole state, so that the 25 or so communities that are either already affirmed as a compassionate city or are in development, that we have a framework and we're sharing best practices, which is in alignment with the Charter for Compassion's initiative for the next 10 years, which is to share best practices on how to create compassionate communities. And on the website charterforcompassion.org, they have a lovely video that describes this initiative for the next 10 years. What's happening in Sacramento for 2020 is right now we're setting the dates for our first year of Compassionate Sacramento community meetings in each of the 8 city council districts. So we have 2 seasons in March and April, and in September and October, we will have 8 community meetings over that 8-week period where we celebrate the 5 aspects of community, which is celebration, identifying problems and obstacles, bridge building or relationship building and storytelling, and inspired ideas for community living and community health, wellness, health, safety, and well-being. So those are the 5 aspects that we work within each of the districts, involving the residents, really supporting the residents' vision for what they want and what they are doing, and helping stitch together the resources and the nonprofit activity already happening there, and community leadership and getting youth leadership going. So our effort with Compassionate Sacramento starting in 2020 is to have a community in practice around what is a caring community, and to celebrate what's already happening and to support what that vision is for each of the main neighborhoods in each of the districts. So that's our diabolical plan for Sacramento. And while at the same time sharing with the other county organizing teams and city leadership what the Compassionate Communities movement is. So.
And is that compassionatesacramento.org?
Yes, you can go to compassionatesacramento.org. Yes, and you can also go to compassionatecapreg.org if you would like. That's CAPREG. Yeah. And to learn more about CHIL, it's chillsacramento.org.
Okay.
Yeah. It's all one big happy family in there.
Yes. So I've been a little more involved in the art aspect. I'm an artist, and so with the Compassionate California, I'm part of that. But I'm also working with the Compassionate Artists Council, and that's with Faye Love and Kira Corser, and they will be with me in at the Visionary Summit, and we are co-producing the Visionary Hub, which is a place where people can gather and process things that they're learning and do art. We have the red tent there. I'll have some of my multisensory art will be there. We'll have a space for meditation, a space for some chair massage and body work, lots of information. There'll be some vendor tables there. We have Rosebud Woman she's one of the vendors, and they'll be doing tea ceremony inside the red tent. So we have lots of things happening. And with what Laura had talked about there is a great artist here called Raven Tahara, and she made this vision of the 5 elements. And so we made an interactive piece that can be laid out on the ground. It's 6 feet by 8 feet. And so we're going to lay that out so people can, really kind of get connected with the elements and what parts of it they're most drawn to, and hopefully create some interactive excitement that way as well. So I really think that, and especially as women, I think that art is a natural way to express your inner world. And it also is a way of processing new ideas. And so this really creates a platform to express ourselves. And through Chill, we have some different things that we offer in our community, like the Peace Pole Garden Project. And so people can create peace poles and posts for peace. And so they can buy them with the 8 languages that say, may peace prevail on earth, or they can actually come together and paint things on it that express what compassion means to them, or any kind of theme. So that's really exciting. We have a lot of stuff going on.
It's really, truly amazing. There's so many wonderful things that are happening. And I really appreciate you sharing all of those with us. And anything else that you have exciting that you'd want to share? We always ask the question, what can we do together that we can't do on our own? So it looks like you've definitely really zoomed in on how to create positive communities of compassion. So maybe somebody who's maybe just kind of interested to learn more about that, what would you suggest?
You want to go first?
Well, sure, thanks. One thing is we have many volunteer opportunities. Each of the 8 district compassion ambassadors, and of which Joan is a compassion ambassador, and there are 7 others. They all are building their own teams in each of the 8 districts of Sacramento. And and we have within Chill opportunities for professional services volunteers in a variety of capacities, like project management and data entry and things like that. I wanted to give a shout out to one of our programs, Empowerment to Policy. And this is a partnership with an amazing nonprofit called Music Changing Lives, kind of connecting with what Joan was saying in art. And they just moved their program up here to Sacramento at the Rink Studios in District 2, which is Councilmember Alan Warren's district. And Chill is a partner with them. And we will be introducing in January, if we all get it together, a youth enrichment program, which involves mindful activism, youth compassion ambassador training, and that will connect with the award-winning and nationally recognized Music Changing Lives program of their Music Changing Lives showcase, which is about young performing artists who develop their craft, understand the business of it, and really step into their own voice and their own power. They'll be bringing, this program brings both the art and the activism, and the mindfulness and the inner strength, the resilience that allows that to exist and be effective within one person. Yeah. And musicchanginglives.org is how you can learn more about that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. What I'd like to share is something that's really close to my heart. This has been a decade journey for me, probably lifelong, but where I've been aware of it for the last decade, is that 2020 is a really special year. And the 19th Amendment came into effect. It'll be the 100th anniversary next year. And it's also the 150th anniversary of the Mother's Day Proclamation by Julia Ward Howe. And that was written right after the Civil War, which, you know, I love to take a moment to wrap my head around the logistics of that. But in that message of the proclamation, she was calling all women of all nationalities to arise and step forth and gather and talk of the greater needs of peace. And before doing that, grieve, you know, taking the time to grieve over all that's been lost, so we can really start a more conscious future of how we do our lives. And so next year, you know, there's women's marches. I'm involved with the Vagina Monologues. And the other piece of it too is we really want to include more men. You know, there's so many good men out there, and we're really calling them to step forward and be a voice for other men. So
absolutely, we need that reconciliation. I mean, we really need that. This has been the topic. Every person who has talked today has brought this topic up, that we need to balance the masculine with the feminine, and we are, that's 2020. That's where we are moving into, and we need to do that within ourselves first.
Absolutely, absolutely.
What would you suggest,
you know, I love what you said about the three, because I've really seen through my meditations, what I got is that 2020, you know, we relate it to 2020 vision, but it's also that greater all-encompassing vision that we have, you know, with the third eye, and that's the three, you know, that to bring that into union so we're not in polarity anymore. So I do think we need to do that within ourselves, and we're actually opening the Red Tent up to men and women in this space. The Visionary Summit is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of this week. So it's a great opportunity for amazing people to come together and share their ideas. We have compassionate conversations, and there's just a lot happening.
On Friday is our Compassionate Community Summit at 4:15 to 5:15. There are single day tickets available.
Yes. Yeah, they've never done that before. So that's
Right.
really exciting. And Saturday is the International Day of Peace. And that's the work that I've been really involved with. So I'm the lead co-producer in the hub that day. So there's something for everybody at that.
And you are more than welcome to post that on our globalunitycalendar.org. If you go to globalunitycalendar.org, you can put the links to the purchasing the tickets, and you can put all of that on our calendar, and that gets synchronized with the Compassion Games. It gets synchronized with Unify, and it goes out to
wonderful.
Lots of
Thank you.
Great.
people that are like-minded and heart-centered, just like you. So, you know, that's what we at We the World are all about, is trying to amplify the good that people are doing and really help to, you know, co-create a world that works for all of us. And it sounds like the compassion that you have, both of you, is so incredibly beautiful for our world. And what are the best ways for people to connect with you and to support your work?
Joan, you want to go first this time?
Sure. Mine is compassioncentral.us, US. And that website has all the information to contact me, and it embraces a lot. We had our first event this year of compassionate living and dying. So I work with hospice work and all different kinds of things in teaching conscious touch. And so there's lots of things happening. And we also have some programs that serve veterans there as well. So
it's compassioncentral.us. US. Okay, .us. Okay, great.
Takes us, right?
Yes, takes all of us. Yeah.
The two websites I already mentioned, chillsacramento.org and compassionatecapreach.org. That has, you know,
what about the Compassion Arts? Is that compassionatearts.org that you spoke about with Faye and Kira?
Oh gosh, I'll have to get that to you. I don't.
That's okay. We can
Yeah.
put it in the chat afterwards. You
Oh, great.
guys can also come back in and see if there's any questions, if people had questions or comments, and you can come back into the replay. And everybody who's watching this, you please share this to your timelines, share it to your groups, share it to your pages, and let's just keep amplifying the kindness, compassion, and really supporting one another, and not get lost in the illusion of the separateness, and really realize that we're all in this together, and that we can really make a difference when we work together. And we are so much more kind and compassionate when we are in a place of ease and grace, and we feel safe. And so I really appreciate you coming in and taking the time. Also, please tag me in any of your posts or any of your
We
tweets.
will.
And if you do any live stream while you're at the Visionary Summit, just let me, just tag me, and I'll put it on all our platforms. And thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful to both of you. And thank you, Brenda Gustin, for bringing these beautiful, beautiful women, our kind women leaders, all uniting for this beautiful 11 days of global unity. And again, anybody who wants to share, blessings to you too, Hermalo. Yes, they're looking for men. They're looking for men. So go to those websites and check out how you can help be balancing the divine masculine and the divine feminine. And let's all work together, because it's going to take all of us to help this raise our humanity and create a world that works for all. So it's exciting. And again, go to globalunitycalendar.org, and anybody, you can put up your events for Peace Day. You can put up your events for the next couple months, anything that you have going on. We just love to help amplify the work that everyone's doing, and really just cross promote and support, and really help to co-create a kinder and more compassionate world. So thank you so much for being here. Anything you'd like to say in closing?
Well, just to thank you, Karen, for creating this and putting in all the attention and love and energy into creating the space and this platform for us to talk. So thank you, and everything helps.
Thank you so much. And this is just the beginning. We started these 11 days, but these are 11 themes. And I am the lead for the women theme. And I would love to do a lot more, talks and a lot more interviews to share all the things that you have going on. Don't hesitate to reach out to me if you need help with any kind of promotion, or you need any kind of, support in reaching more people. I'm always honored to help, and that's what we're here to do, is serve each other. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Karen. Have a beautiful
Thank you so much, Karen.
If you're new to We the World, you can like our page on Facebook. All you have to do is go over to the We campaign. When you like the page, you get notifications whenever we're live. I encourage you to go over there, check out all the incredible interviews that we started at 8 o'clock this morning. I've been going straight. I get a break. I'm going straight. I have 1 hour off right now, and then we're going to be back with Angel Fullerton, who is the brains behind the We the World website and our 11 days of global unity, and greenwomenstore.com, greenwomenstore.com. And she's going to tell us all about how we can get the marketplace. We're starting a We marketplace and a green marketplace that she has. So we'll be talking about that too. And you can check out that at 4 o'clock Pacific Standard, 7 Eastern. I'll be back in an hour. Thanks everybody so much.
Bye-bye.
Remember, do something kind every day.